Epic Necron reveal. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Epic Necron reveal. Dun 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 dun. Oh, old codex. Oh, there's another old codex. Oh, new codex. Let's try this. Yeah. Alright, Brian here. We're going to do another battle between his bike squad, Steven's bike squad, and my Necrons, but we're doing this at 1,000 points, so it's going to be a scaled down version of the game you saw in a previous battle report. I did pick a few new things, actually a few old things and one new thing. I didn't take a monolith, so that's going to actually, I don't have that looming doom sitting. Let me go ahead and read you my list, because we picked we got Dawn of War deployment and what was it? Dawn of War and, yeah, Seize Ground again.
That's one.
And we got 3 objectives, which is nice for a 3-point. That was the first one over here on the right side.
It's like the game knew we were trying to scale it down.
Yeah. And the second one over here, and then I placed the third one pretty close to that
Jeez.
one. Well, I can't travel as fast as you can, Mr. Bikes. And then
could have brought your transport.
I could have brought my transport. You're right, but it's not fast. Well, so I went ahead and picked an Overlord with a Res Orb, Mind Shackle Scarabs for fun if I get in close combat, Phase Shifter, and a War Scythe, and then he did take a Cryptek to shove in another unit. But since I have Dawn of War deployment, that Cryptek's coming in with another squad that's off the field. I have 3 warrior squads with 30, for a total of 30 warriors, so I have 10 warriors in each squad. I have 2 sets of scarabs, one at 5 strong and 6 strong for the second one. And then I did take an Annihilation Barge. It's pretty good anti-infantry nastiness there with the Tesla cannon. I did also take 2 spiders, which will be off the board as well, until everything can roll on. So, Steven, what do you got?
Well, you'll notice my side of the table is really empty.
Yep.
That's because I put everything in reserves.
Yep.
Because I'm a jerk.
That's fine.
So, I have the same idea as last time. 2 squads of 5 bikes, one with plasmas, one with meltos. Sorry, no frills because I couldn't afford the points. So it's just a sergeant attack bike with a multi-melta, 2 meltas, and a normal bike. Sergeant attack bike with a heavy bolter, 2 plasmas, and a normal bike. Sergeant attack bike with a heavy bolter, 2 flamers, and a normal bike. 3 land speeders, and then my same captain with the artificer armor, relic blade, and storm shield. Alright,
so you have still the highly mobile army, and I still have the slow plotting army, and
this time you know where I'm coming from.
Highly durable, though. So we'll go ahead and see what happens. I did win the roll, so he's not going to be coming on until after the Dawn of War stuff. Alright, so Steven, this was turn 1, top of turn 1.
Yep. Very exciting.
Very exciting. I rolled my whole army onto the field, kept them all spread out. I got lots of 6s for my runs while running forward, and my Annihilation Barge lumbered forward 12, because the edge of the board's actually 6 inches in. So these guys actually split up. I decided it'd be silly to leave them all in the same row.
Yeah, apparently blast weapons only hit 1 floor.
Yeah, so.
In case you couldn't tell, he's avoid blast weapons like the plague formation right now.
Yep. So I'm set myself up in some pretty good getting closer formation, which is rapid fire range for me, and possibly redrift onto himself template range for him. So I assume he's probably going to just kind of just toil onto the edge of the board or hit some of the corners, which, will make sense, but we'll see. We'll see how it works out. So here he comes. And turn 1's done.
Alright. All my
Nothing.
units are reserves, and they
Yep.
sat there.
Alright, so now on to turn 2. Alright, Steven, so this is turn
Brian's second
2.
turn.
Yes, end of top of 2. And I advanced. Look at that.
We moved some guys up and ran, and yeah, very exciting.
And he still has nothing on the board because this turn he's going to be rolling for reserves.
I'm going to see what comes on where.
Yep.
It's going to be exciting. The Emperor protects. The Emperor protects.
Alright, the reason he's doing that is because he moved his captain
My captain
on his bike
into this squad here, which has the Overlord that has the Mind Shackle Scarabs.
And it says specifically in Mind Shackle Scarabs that it attacks the unit.
Right.
And
he is part of a unit, so he's his own unit, so the Emperor protects.
He D3 attacked himself, he rolled 3, he
of course.
failed.
I wounded myself twice. He didn't hit me at all. I did 2 wounds to myself.
Well, no, I hit you.
Away.
You saved it.
Okay, well, yeah.
And I hit you twice. In fact, you saved him twice. Twice with the Overlord, and then once with the... Oh, so 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, so then I got closer to him, because I think he's kind of afraid of my Mind Shackle Scarabs at this point.
Yeah, when he told me about him, I figured, okay, well, he's just going to hit his buddies. He's an independent character. What the hell?
Yeah.
But...
It's classified as being your own unit.
Yeah, and the worst thing about it is, hey, look, more Necron cheese. You have to roll 3d6 leadership. Not even take the 2 highest, it's just 3d6, which is average 10.5, which is more than any leadership you can have, which means you're probably going to fail and kill yourself.
It's kind of like the Eldar psychic power thing. So he took lots of shots with his 3, they're in separate squads, with his 3 at my barge over here.
I glanced it.
He glanced it.
Necron
I shook it off.
made it that he shrugged it off.
Living metal. And then
Necron cheese. That's what
he moved his flat out. Well, a little less than flat out.
Yeah, I moved him about 18 instead of the full 24.
I think he's wary of the scarabs there.
Even though you're probably still...
I'm gonna try.
You can run too. Yeah, you're just gonna...
I'm gonna try to get over there. It's a little over 24, I'm guessing. Or not 24. A little over. I'm gonna say 18 is about what it is.
You're gonna make it because you have that stupid run.
Fleet.
Yeah.
So, so it's now my turn. It's turn 3 now, and he is chilling out with some of his stuff off the board at the moment. And
everything came on except for my Flamer squad and my Melta squad.
Right. I'm in the middle of my shooting phase on 3.
But this was epic, so...
This is epic, so I had to show this. I rolled 4 2s with my twin-link Tesla Destructor, so I'm going to go ahead
Luckily, he gets to
twin link this real quick.
Come on, 4 2s.
Come on. Shoot at that middle one. Holy crap.
Oh, come on.
That is great.
No.
6,
No.
6, and a 5.
No.
That's an extra 3 hits a piece of those. Alright, so this was the end of turn... Or, no, the end of top of turn 3. And,
that was bottom. It was your turn 3.
Yeah, that's right.
No, top.
Top.
We went first.
So I went first, yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking the last game.
So I moved up and made sure he's going to have to run off the board.
Yeah, pretty much.
But I shot at him anyway because he's the only thing there. So, and he's, of course, just going to retreat gracefully.
Yeah.
And that middle... you saw earlier on the... on my Tesla roll, I rolled 3 6s, which is an additional 2 hits per one of those.
Yeah, so you got 10 hits on that thing with a strength 7 weapon.
Yeah, so it blew it up.
Yeah, well, you wound up weapon destroy / immobilizing it to death.
Right, because I failed miserably on all my pens.
Yeah, but you got enough.
Yeah, let's see, over there...
he didn't arc it, though.
It didn't arc. It didn't jump. It
didn't do its Necron cheese.
Right. And then the Scarabs, once again, they were exactly 18 inches away.
No, they were closer than that.
Or closer? Like 15, 14?
It was 6 and 9, so 15,
Yeah. They were pretty close.
Or maybe 6 and 10.
They're certainly close enough to come in here. And they did 1 wound to them, and they killed the sergeant. So...
Yeah, I was hoping we might lose, but...
Yeah, so we tied it.
I'm going to lose something important now.
And he's going to roll on the board now with hopefully the rest of his stuff and start shooting at me. So, my Scarabs have been taking wounds they've been taking wounds to add more each turn. They're coming over here to try to add some to this squad here next turn if they live. So, yep, they've been just adding. So here we go into his turn. All right, so the end of turn 3, the total end.
Over here, my guy swung, took out 3.
I took out none.
He took out none.
So I lost.
They took 2 more wounds from no retreat.
So, yep.
Over here, all this stuff came on.
It was a big decision.
Shot a whole bunch, killed a whole lot of nothing.
He killed 2. Oh, there's a resurrection roll right there.
Resurrection.
6.
You gotta stop filming these. You always get 6s on filming. So anyway, as a decision whether I should push in or just take the assault, I decided to push in with my flamers, and
because we discussed it for a bit, and
I run the meltas away, sacrifice
probably
play.
The best thing to do is to do that, because I could have split off and assaulted one and then rapid fired on another,
or assaulted them too.
Right.
I couldn't get away, and then he did. He popped night fighting. I still managed to hit this thing, but I didn't do anything because it was Necron shenanigans. So
armor 13, man. It's
Necron
gross.
shenanigans is what saved you.
Oh yeah, the
metal.
living metal saved me. I rolled a 4 for the stunned.
My captain ran away.
It fled. Yeah.
Turned tail and ran.
So all right, going to top of 4. Here we go. All right, Stephen. So that was the end of the top of 4, and we have determined that Mind Shackle Scarabs are the absolute most broke thing in this book.
Possibly the most broke thing in the game. You'll hear my thoughts on that at the end.
Yeah. Let's put it this way: that squad is
the whole reason they lost so miserably is because of those.
Yeah, I mean, he killed his whole half of his squad with Mind Shackle Scarabs.
Yeah. You'll hear more on that at the end.
Yeah, we've discussed it, and what was it? 15 points for.
Yeah,
we'll talk it. Okay.
For right now, those guys all died, but that's okay because my turn's coming up, so I'm gonna run away. Over here, nothing.
Slap fight.
Yeah.
I did destroy that land speeder over there with Tesla, which even at -3 on the chart on a glance, and then -1 on a pen, because it's AP nil. I mean, strength 7 is ridiculous against that thing.
And then
so
you get the twin linked. If you get 6, you get more. So strength 7 on my little 10s it's kind of bad.
And I've just held this objective and that objective over there. So
that's too much.
That's what's going on.
Pooped out another scarab.
Oh yeah, these guys are ridiculous because they just keep making swarms.
Yeah, this one's made its points back. This one's made more than its points back.
Right.
And they're not even dead. That one's almost killed itself.
Yeah, one's almost died, and I figure it's intended that each one, while it might hurt itself, it's the wound goes to the unit, so the unit takes the wound. So another 1, and that one will die. But yeah, there's a few things here and there that we're not sure of. Mainly questions on Mind Shackle Scarabs.
Well, the rules are pretty clear on it,
but,
except for one thing.
Except for one thing, like, does he get allocation for?
Technically, I killed my own guys. Does that count for wounds for me or for him? I killed them.
We're pretty sure they account for me, but he wants to win that combat.
I got the wounds.
He really wants to win that combat.
No,
so.
I want to run.
All right.
It's funny.
It'll go to his turn now. All right, Steven, so that's the end of 4.
That was my turn.
Yeah.
This thing shot at that, managed to stun it, and used his Necron shenanigans.
Living Metal did not work properly.
No Necron cheese this turn. Over here, I actually managed to do 2 wounds, and they took 2 more because of no retreat, and I didn't take any back. So we're back on track to getting rid of them. These guys ran away, and they were going to shoot that, but it was taken out of commission, so they weren't worried about it, and they shot over here. They actually did fairly good. They got
knocked down 4. I made my my leadership, and
3 stood back up.
3 stood up. So, yep. Because remember, if I'm running away, players that are fighting against Necrons, if they're running away, no reanimation protocols. So if you make them run,
it's really hard to knock down their leadership.
Right. They have leadership 10. So
on everything.
Yeah.
Or fearless.
Yeah, or fearless, which the the scarabs with
fearless.
They're ridiculous. So, especially making more, which I'll be making more this turn. So not pulling any punches with this. We're pretty sure it's going to be.
Despite the name.
Yeah, we're not.
We're trying to figure out how it works.
Yeah, because
clash our armies together.
These we're rapidly discerning that Necrons have some nasty stuff.
Yeah.
That
we figured out a few ways to beat it, which we'll discuss afterwards.
Yeah.
But for right now, this is what's up.
Yep.
So.
All right. So
Okay.
that was my turn 5.
Yeah, turn 5.
And you killed a base over here.
Yes.
And then I assaulted into here and
Took 2.
Took 2 wounds, and that's...
You didn't do anything here, but...
Didn't do anything, but now I have the Lord.
Well, you also rapid fired.
Right, I rapid fired.
Took out the sergeant.
Yeah, killed 1. That Lord is going to probably assault next turn, since I'll be able to move up with them bogged down like that. And now I'm no longer stunned, but he has his Typhoons, or his Land Speeder over there. And I lost a Spider because I rolled a 1 to create Scarabs, but I still got a Scarab out of it, which is silly. I'm still holding 2 objectives, and that's the end of my turn. Going to his 5. Alright, Steven, so in your turn...
My turn 5.
Yep. You shot?
Yeah, I shot with my Typhoon over here, because that may or may not get another turn. I'm like, well, I'll at least kill something.
So you
and
knocked 1
I
down.
knocked 3 down, but of course the Necrons stood up more than average.
2 stood up.
2 stood up, more than average.
And he did 1 wound to me.
Here.
I did 4 to him, and he saved them all. And yeah, that was that. So go ahead and...
Well, hey, over there. I did...
Oh, yeah. You did 2.
2? Yeah.
2 total.
And you did 0.
Yep.
Which
Alright.
is the way it happens.
But hey, I'm holding objectives still, and
here's the die roll for next turn.
continuation.
Hey, we're going to 6.
Goes on.
Turn.
End of 6, sorry.
6 on your turn, yes.
Yeah, over here,
These guys fought. I did nothing.
Mind Shackle Scarabs again, better than my Lord itself.
Yeah. The Mind Shackle Scarabs are better at killing me than any of his other stuff.
So, yeah.
I'm better at killing me than he is.
Yep. Over here, the Scarabs actually...
Stupid. They wounded this thing, so it has no armor now.
Yep, the attack bike no longer has armor, because it stripped the armor.
Stupid.
And then he tried to
I tried
flee,
to fall back, and...
because that's his best bet, honestly.
The Scarabs ran me down and killed another one from no retreat.
Yep. So, yeah, the Scarabs do better with no retreat, apparently. So, his turn. Okay, so the end of 6, it was a very quick and decisive end. The Lord did a wound, and then the Scarabs actually did wounds. This Scarabs on the right-hand side actually killed and routed the rest of the Marines and moved up an inch, and he only has that over there. We rolled for a continuation and didn't continue.
Okay, so, quick endgame. Mind Shackle Scarabs, 15 points. Took out 305 points worth of bikes throughout the entire game. You get 3d6 leadership, which means you're probably going to fail, even if you have good leadership. It happens right at the beginning, so you get Power Fist on initiative, like 12 or whatever you want to consider it. So you run them into some Terminators, bam, 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 dead. Stupid, ridiculous, immense points gain, but you can beat it with Horde, Orcs, take one of them and whatever. It steals the attacks, so you don't get them back at the end. But like I said, you can beat it with Horde.
And you can keep attacking with the Overlord, too.
Yeah, and you keep attacking with the Overlord, but you steal one of my guys and potentially more because you can kill them and then they won't get attacks.
So Mind Shackle Scarabs destroy elite armies?
Destroy, absolutely. And, I mean, they're still effective against Horde, but not as much. Same thing with the Scarabs. Gotta be in with Horde. Not enough power weapons to blow them out here.
Right.
So it seems like Necrons are beat elites, suck against Horde.
Thanks, Steven. Good game.
Come on. What you want? What you want? Come on.